Topher the gopher, 1, 2, 3, digs a hole right under me. Slowly I start sinking down until I'm seated on the ground. Hello everybody, I'm so glad that I get to send you a video this week for Sunday school. Did you know that it makes God really happy when we choose to learn about the words of his Bible? Today's true Bible story is going to teach us that God helps me be brave. That's our big idea for this week. God helps me be brave. Let's say it together. God helps me be brave. In fact, that's what today's memory verse is also about. Let me teach it to you. Be strong and brave. Don't be afraid. I will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Can you say it with me? Be strong and brave. Don't be afraid. I will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Great job. I think you're ready for our Bible story now. But let's go over our rules first. Do you remember our rules? I don't have pictures with me, but I think you can probably remember them. The first one is be kind. That's right. Being kind is one of the ways that we show how Jesus has changed our hearts. And the second rule is be safe. When Jesus was growing, he grew in wisdom. And when we grow in wisdom, we learn how to be safe. You can be like Jesus by being safe. Our third rule is to have fun. And did you know that reading the Bible and talking about the Bible can be really fun? So let's dig in. In the Bible, in the book of Joshua, there was a man named Joshua who loved God very much. Oh, I forgot to tell you, one of my favorite things about the Bible is that it is true. Can we say this together? It's true, the Bible is true. It's true, the Bible is true. Good job. So our Bible story today is in the book of Joshua. And in the book of Joshua, there's a man named Joshua. Isn't that cool? Joshua loved God very much. Joshua sent two spies to the city of Jericho to spy on the city. That's kind of crazy. Did you know there are spies in the Bible? Truly. They wanted to see if Jericho could be defeated by the Israelites. Do you remember the Israelites are God's chosen people? So the two spies go to Jericho to see if Jericho could be defeated by the Israelite army. Let's stand up and pretend like we are the two good spies sneaking into Jericho. Ready? Sneak with me. Sneak, 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 sneak. Peering out. Good job, guys. Now in Jericho, there was also a woman named Rahab. Rahab lived in the town of Jericho. And Rahab knew that God was with Joshua and the two good spies. So she decided to help them. Isn't that cool? She understood that God was with the whole Israel army and with the two spies that came, and she decided to help them. She invited the two good spies of Israel to stay at her house. Let's pretend like we're Rahab, waving to the spies to welcome them into our homes. Wave, come on. Good job. Now the king of Jericho, who wasn't very kind, found out that the two spies of Israel were in the city, and he wanted them found. You can imagine that, right? He knew that they were at Rahab's house, and he wasn't very happy. So the king sent his men to Rahab's house and told her, "Bring out the spies who came to your house." And Rahab was afraid. That would be pretty scary. Someone who's really powerful wanting you to give up the people that you let stay at your house when they were coming to spy on your city. I would be kind of afraid. Let's pretend like we're Rahab and we're kind of shaking with fear. We're not sure what to do. Ready? I'm not so sure. Yeah, but do you know what? God helped Rahab be brave. She had hidden the 2 good spies of Israel on the roof of her house. This is what the Bible tells us about that. The woman Rahab had taken the 2 men and hidden them. She said, it's true that the men came to me, but I did not know where they were from. So when the men asked her, she tricked them. She was smart too. She said, they did come. You're right. They did come, but I didn't know where they were coming from. She had said, if you go quickly, you might even catch up to them. So let's pretend like we're the king's men running to see if we can catch the spies. Run, 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 run. Can you run really fast? Run, 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 run. You have to use your arms to make your legs go faster. Run, 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 run. Good run. So when the king's men had left, Rahab snuck back up to the roof where the 2 guys were hidden, and she said, the king's men are gone. Now listen carefully. Everyone here knows how powerful your God is. That's right. In Joshua chapter 2, verse 9, it says that Rahab says, I know that the Lord has given you this land. She truly believed in how powerful God was. But Rahab said, we are afraid we are afraid of what will happen when you return to defeat us. So make me a promise. When you return, be kind to me and keep my family safe. That kind of reminds me of our rules. Remember when we talked about being kind and safe in order to listen to our Bible story? Well, Rahab shows us also that when we are kind and safe, then we honor God and we honor others. The spies promised to keep Rahab and her family safe. And Rahab helped them escape the city down a rope. So she must have lived high in the city wall, and they had to climb down a rope. Let's pretend like we are the spies leaving Rahab's house, climbing down the rope. We have to climb down. Oh, we made it. And we can go safely back to our camp. Because of Rahab's faithfulness and bravery, God blessed Rahab. Later, when the people of Israel did defeat Jericho, God kept Rahab and her family safe. Wow, you did such a good job listening to this Bible story. Way to go. Let's remember, in today's true Bible story, Rahab was afraid of the king's men, but she was also afraid and knew the power of the God of Israel. But God helped her be brave. He was with her. God can help us be brave too when something scary happens. We can say, don't be afraid. God is with me. What are some things that little kids like you are afraid of? I know, maybe when your parents turn out the light at bedtime, it can feel darker than the rest of the day. That can be a little scary. What about if a movie has a bad guy in it? That can feel scary. Sometimes scary things feel really big, but our God is bigger. God is strong and powerful, and best of all, God is with you. He's with me and He's with you. So you don't need to be afraid. Just like God helped Rahab, God helps you be brave too. One thing I like to do when I'm a little afraid, can you help me with this? Is hold up your hand. I tell my kids this too. And when I'm afraid, I can say, Jesus is always with me. Can you hold up your hands and do that with me? Jesus is always with me. It helps me be brave. And remember, that is our big idea for today. Let's tell our parents, turn around, go find them, run through the house. Let's say, God helps me be brave. Good job. Let's say a prayer together and ask God to help us be brave when something scary happens. Dear God, please help me be brave when something scary happens. Give me the courage to love and follow Jesus. Amen. Thank you, guys.